Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into a early LEGO Ninjago 2023 set review. Today we are looking at set number 71785. This is Jay's Titan Mech, and will be retailing for $79.99 USD or $99.99 Canadian beginning on January the 1st of 2023. This was sent to me early by LEGO/Land to do a review for. And I gotta say, going into this, I'm just sort of mech'd out. Like the $550 Hulkbuster, it's just sort of turned me off of large-scale mechs. But when I got to the knees and the posability of that, wow, I completely 180'd. I really began to enjoy building this. I was also shown this early when I went to Denmark, so I got to actually meet like the designers behind this, and it was just such a fun experience and a surprise to see this set for the first time there. And I'm just excited to talk about this with you guys because it's definitely an incredible build. But let's go ahead and let's get started.
I want to say this before we get started. This is not based off of a TV show. This is their own creation. This wave is called Ninjago Core. And what it is it's getting to the core of what the theme is. What's at the core of the theme? Obviously the 6 ninja, but then you've also got mechs, dojos, dragons. That's their core. And that's what they're doing here. They've got this incredible new mech here. And it's so unique looking. Like, it really is. You might not be able to see from the front there, but looking at it from the side, it's got this braid in the back, which you'll see closer up. But it's like, it's just so unique. Like, this sword is just, it's remarkable. This huge sword. You also got 2 other swords there on the hips, like, just to show you, like, the movement in the knees. Like, it's, I every time that people are like, oh, you know, we need knee movement, all that. I never really think about it because I'm not the biggest, like, mech person. But when I was building this, and you could see just how much it allows you to pose with this thing, it's truly remarkable how much is there. And it even bends at the waist there as well. Like, there's just so much you can do with this. The arms as well. Like, no one designs mechs like Ninjago, specifically Neek, the designer behind this. It's truly just remarkable. Like, look at this posability here. No Marvel mechs are getting that. A $550 Hulkbuster set isn't even getting that. It's just insane. Look at the hands here, how much they can rotate. Like, even I did the review of the new Hulkbuster for 2023, and I was saying it lacked posability. This is on a whole other level in comparison. And what's the point of posability if you don't have weapons to have in the hands of the mech? So here it's very easy to remove. You just push that forward there, and then here you just remove them again very easily. Just pop it on off. The peg came with it, but removing that there, you could take this sword and you put it into the one hand, undo that side, open up the hand here, and now it's got 2 swords, which, like, that looks so cool. The fact that you can, like, grab it, and how they were angled as well. I don't know if you noticed that. Just how, like, they're angled so that if you pull it out with that hand, like, you just gotta imagine, like, it's ready to go. I think that's so neat. Let's just try this here real quick. Not sure it'll work. There you go. I guess it can. It's just a little large to be sort of carrying around on the waist. But you can put the big sword there. So we're going to work our way from the bottom to the top here. And it's pretty great. There's not a lot of, like, sort of posability here on the feet. It's a little bit limited, but that's okay. It's probably just for stability as well, that it is forced to be here. But as I, like, turn it, like, no parts are coming loose or anything like that, which I think is pretty neat. I love some of the shaping here and the parts that they've used. I think that's just so neat. Like, the ingots there, even here on the feet, how they've got this there, like, sort of sloped in, like it looks like an actual shoe. I think that's really cool. Had to make sure, but you weren't supposed to put an orange grip there in that spot. But yeah, moving on up a bit more, I really love the little slopes here, how they come into this, like, pyramid build that you've got. You've got a sticker there, which looks really great with the detail and just some of, like, the hazard lines there in light yellow. It's in Jay's color scheme, which I think is cool. No printing there or anything, or the stickers on the inside parts. They're only on the outside. Here on the kneecaps, it's really great how they've used
the large mech parts that they introduced here on the kneecaps. Like, that's so smart to me, and how as you bend forward here, like, they'll bend with it. And you can see up here that the legs are built a little bit differently. That's because over here they have to have the spot for you to have the swords actually attach and hold on the side. And just to show you there, the stickers are the exact same. Here on the legs, I've sort of noticed something, and it's my fault that I keep doing this, but you see how there's two different spots that you can open up the legs a bit, so it's just 1 and 2 there. But I sort of try and go with 3, and then boom, just if you go too far, it'll pop this plate off here, and same with the other side. And it's just something I've noticed as I sort of try and like pose this thing, but it's just something that I need to be aware of. It's not the set's fault or anything. It's my own, in case you've seen it come loose or pop off during the review at any points and I didn't mention it. That's what the chest looks like. It's got a light there, and then up here it says runner in Ninjago. And the way that this cockpit works is you just lift up the head there, and then you take your J minifigure and you sit him inside. And then the head can sort of bend down there and cover that up. So yeah, I think that's pretty neat. It's not fully covered like other mechs, but that's okay, I guess. The arms here, again, they can rotate and bend up and down. You've got a cool little sticker there on that Nexonite shield. And then I like how the elbow there actually goes and lines up against this bit there. Like, that looks so great how that works. You've got some really cool stickers there on this arm, and they're the exact same ones on the other arm. And then this bit here, the hands, the fingers, there's only 2, which is kind of surprising, I feel like. And you've got the thumb there, which you can rotate a little bit there and point it different ways that you want. Love these pieces, by the way. I didn't say that before, but it just looks so cool. Love it here in white. And you got a little dish piece there. Like I said before, it's the exact same over here on this arm. Looking up here, we've got these giant cannons there, and I love these blade pieces there, and like the rotatability up here, like they're huge. I think that it does cover up the shoulders though very well, which I do like. And all you got to do is on the back bit there, you just push on the red, and it'll launch these huge missiles out of the cannons there. And spinning it around here on the back, you could see what the back looks like. Not detailed, but not that it has to be. And then the last thing here that, of course, we have to mention is this braid that comes out from the top of the head, which is like, it's an incredible build. Like, thinking of using these parts for that on these tube pieces, like, it's really weird. It almost feels sort of scaly as well, but you can bend it and manipulate it. And again, the tubes are brand new, but I'm sure over time, like, they would drop down, and it's such a unique build. I feel like we didn't spend enough time talking about the sword, but this piece here was introduced from Crystallized, which looks great here in gold. It was used for Nia's mech there. And you've got little lantern builds on the bottom. I think that's great. Also, this bit here as well. Really awesome. And then you do have the 2 smaller swords. Again, same little lantern. It's there, little decorations on the bottom of the swords. Really like these two. Included here for the skeletons is this little ballista cart, which looks really great. The design of it with the bone sticking out there, and it's just very simple, but I love this play feature. So what you do here is you pull back on that. First one I always have a hard time with, but it's so neat how that works. So as you launch a missile, it drops down. So included in total are 4 missiles in case you lose one there, but you can't actually put 4 of them inside here. Here is the J minifigure included in the set. It's the exact same one that comes in all of the other Core and Evo sets. Nothing too special. He's got a nunchuck there, as well as a katana here in the sheath. Removing all the gear there, you could see his face, as well as on the back of his torso it says Ninja. As well as on the front there, he's got the letter J, which is also scattered throughout the mech, and a lightning design there on the torso. Here's Nia in the Core Evo outfit, same exact one from last year here. Removing all the gear though, you can see her face, the torso printing there, as well as on the back, again, same symbol that J had. And here is the Pixel Bot. This is a brand new figure. This print on that tile is awesome to be getting. I love it a lot, as well as the build. It's very similar to the Woobot. In fact, even the box calls it a Woobot, which is a mistake. But the printing there on the pants, the legs, Nothing too special. It does have katanas that can be slipped in and out there from above. Here is the Bone King, and this is the big bad of this wave of Evo and core sets, which I love. This was a complaint I had about last year's wave, was there was just not a main villain, and I didn't care particularly. But here, we've got this cool looking villain, and the enemy designs are great. They're sort of a mix between ghosts and the skeletons. It looks awesome. The torso printing, the leg printing there. I love the skulls on the kneecaps. That's really cool. Also, it almost looks like the feet as well. They make like sort of like a mouth, like a jaw. That's really cool. I love this face though. That is incredible. I almost thought that it glows in the dark, but no, it's just on that really bright green. There's no second face print or anything like that, but included, if you didn't notice yet, there are actually all these bone parts in the set, and they come in this little baggie. All these bone parts are included with each of the sets that you see any of these parts. So also included in the set is the sword there for him to hold, and then the shield, which it would have been great to get that piece there in white, but unfortunately didn't happen. And this here is what the back torso printing looks like. I really love the spine going down there, as well as the texture, whatever that is, the gold looks great. Here's the enemy called Bone Hunter. Love the daggers there, again, from that baggie. Awesome. This piece here in red is great, and just how it looks with the rest of the outfit. Love how you could see the rib cage there in behind all of the chains and the cloth and all the wraps and different things. This face is really cool looking. It's got this sort of extended jaw piece there that's brand new. You can see what the face looks like without that on, and same here, this is what the back torso printing looks like. This enemy's name is called the Bone Knight, and it's really neat. We've got the scythe there, it's a bone scythe, as well as these banners are all stickers. Really cool. I love that skeleton headpiece there from a horse or a cow or different things. It looks great in red, as well as I love the horns coming out and how the banners are attached. That's really great, and just that's the whole build there in the back. It's using the piece there, I think that they introduced for the Master of the Mountain season. The face, the jaw piece, the torso, the legs, all that, that's the exact same one that you just saw from the other figure, so I'm not going to bother taking it off. But the helmet piece there as well, it's cool to see back in gunmetal gray from 2022's summer wave. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my review of Jay's Titan Mech. It's a gorgeous set, I think, as well as just the physique of it. It's very skinny, but at the same time, the functionality of it, like, it's incredible. And I'm just so jealous as a superhero fan. Why can't we get this in our sets? Comes down to the designer. Incredible, incredible job. Again, as always, Neek did here. And the figures here as well that you're getting. Love the new villains. Love the little ballista. It's a great set. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one. Be sure to subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss out on future LEGO Ninjago set news and reviews. I will link at the end here my playlist of all the other Ninjago 2023 sets here on the channel. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you will have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.